Get your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.
In this lesson, you will learn how to enter a general journal entry to decrease the value of another current asset account. Let's use the example from the previous lesson of the prepaid rent other current asset account into which 5 months of prepaid rent was placed. As you later incur your monthly rent expense of $1,000 per month over the next 5 months, you will use up part of the prepaid rent expense and enter each change to the value of that account either through the General Journal entry window or by making an entry directly into the register for that account. So for each of the following 5 months, decrease the amount of the rent as it is actually incurred from the prepaid rent other current asset account and assign the value of the rent to the rent expense account. To enter a general journal entry, select Company, Make General Journal Entries from the menu bar to open the General Journal Entry window. In this window, enter the date of the entry into the Date field. Enter a reference number for the entry into the Entry Number field. Then click into the first row under the Account column and select the Rent Expense account. Enter 1,000 into the adjacent Debit column within that row to show the increase to the selected rent expense account. Then click into the Account column in the next blank row and select the Prepaid Rent Other Current Asset account. QuickBooks should automatically attribute $1,000 to the Credit column, decreasing its value. If not, click into the Credit column and enter 1,000. When finished making the entry, click the Save and Close button. Alternatively, you can create a general journal entry within the associated account register by simply recording the increase or decrease to the selected account's value. The advantage to this method is that you will not need to worry about the credit and debit rules for account types as long as you know which account should be increasing or decreasing. So, using the previous example, another way to create this same entry is to open the Chart of Accounts window by selecting Lists, Chart of Accounts from the menu bar. Within the Chart of Accounts window, double-click the Prepaid Rent account to open its account register. Within the Account Register window, you would then click into the next blank transaction row. Enter the date of the transaction into the Date field. Then enter a reference code for the transaction into the Reference field. Because you know that the value of this account is decreasing, you then click into the Decrease column and enter 1,000. Then select the Rent Expense account from the Account drop-down within the same transaction row. Then click the Record button at the bottom of the transaction window to record the transaction. Note that QuickBooks enters the term General Journal into the Type field. So you can see that this is simply another way to record a general journal entry.
Like what you see? Pick up your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.